In this video, I'll guide you through how to create a segment in Klaviyo. Whether you're managing a complex marketing campaign or simply want to understand your audience better, creating segments in Klaviyo can be a game changer. This easy-to-follow tutorial will help you harness the power of segmentation to target your audience more effectively. First, let's navigate our way to where the magic happens. On the left-hand side of your Klaviyo dashboard, you'll notice the navigation sidebar. This is your gateway to all the different sections of Klaviyo. What we want to do here is click on the section labeled Audience. Once you've done that, a drop-down will appear, and from there, you'll want to select Lists and Segments. This is the area where you can manage and create all of your audience lists and segments. Now that we've landed in the Lists and Segments area, it's time to start creating your segment. Look towards the top right corner of the page. You should see a blue button that says Create List, Segment. Give that a click. This button is your starting point for both lists and segments, so it's a handy spot to remember. Once you've clicked the button, you'll be presented with a couple of options. For this tutorial, we're focusing on segments, so go ahead and select Segment. This is where you begin to define who exactly you want to target with your marketing efforts. Segments allow you to group your audience based on specific criteria, which can be anything from past purchase behavior to engagement with previous campaigns. Now that we've chosen to create a segment, it's time to give it a name. Naming your segment thoughtfully is important, especially as your number of segments grows. You want to be able to quickly identify what each segment is for without diving into the logic every time. So choose a name that clearly indicates the purpose or criteria of the segment. For example, if you're creating a segment for customers who have purchased within the last 30 days, you might name it something like Recent Purchases. After naming your segment, it's time to define the logic. This step is where you specify the conditions that determine who gets included in your segment. Klaviyo provides a wide range of options here, so you can be as broad or as specific as you need. Think about what criteria are important for your marketing goals. Do you want to include only those who've opened your emails in the past month? Or maybe you're targeting users who've spent over a certain amount. Set these conditions carefully, as they determine the effectiveness of your segment. Throughout this process, remember that the key to a successful segment is relevance. The more relevant the segment is to your goals, the better your results will be. Don't be afraid to experiment and refine your segments over time. Klaviyo makes it easy to adjust and test different criteria, so take advantage of that flexibility. Once you've set up your logic and are satisfied with your conditions, you're done. You've successfully created a segment in Klaviyo. This segment is now ready to use in your campaigns, helping you to target your audience more precisely and effectively. And there you have it. Creating a segment in Klaviyo might seem daunting at first, but with these steps, it becomes a straightforward task. Keep refining your segments for optimal results and watch as your marketing efforts become more targeted and effective. Thank you for joining me in this tutorial, and happy segmenting.